Breaking news coming in, Luthra brothers are at the airport to board their 8 a.m. flight from Delhi to Goa. They are expected to arrive in Goa by 11 a.m. So that is a very major update that is coming in, that the Luthra brothers are already at the Delhi airport to board their flight at 8 a.m. from Delhi to Goa. We are given to know that the flight is of Akasa Airlines and they are expected to arrive in Goa by 11 a.m. And we are joined by Anshul Singh on this broadcast. Anshul, now the big question is, what next for Luthra brothers?
Well, yes, the scene is now set up. Finally, the Luthra brothers have been brought back to India. Now, the next step that is in action, after getting the transitional custody for the next 48 hours, the Goa police will finally produce them in front of the Goa court at approximately 1 p.m. And then they will ask for an extended custody for both these accused so that the further interrogation with both these accused could happen. Because remember, there are several accusations that have been put against them. The manner in which they fled outside the country, trying not to cooperate with the entire investigation. This is something that has gone drastically against them, and that is the reason why this entire case has become against the Luthra brothers. Because remember, if at all these brothers would have gone ahead and helped the people, who lost their lives or who were injured in some way or the other, then probably getting a bail in this entire matter would have been easier for them. But the manner in which they escaped from the country, went to Thailand, and then eventually they are being brought back, in fact, dragged back to the country. This is something that has gone against their case absolutely. So what Goa police sources are telling us at this point in time is that the Goa police will ask for a 10-day custody. It is likely that the Goa court will give an 7 to 8 day custody and then further interrogation will happen. Remember, the Goa police has an option to get a maximum of 14-day custody into this entire matter, but the manner in which this entire investigation has gone ahead, the Goa police will try to save a few days for further interrogation to be done with the accused. So it is likely that a 10 days custody would be asked from the side of the Goa police, and it remains to be seen for how many days with the Goa court will actually give the custody for all these both these accused to the Goa police.
Right, Anshul. Anshul, help our viewers to understand, because according to the remand copy, it was the Luthra brothers who ran all the operations on that place. Does that give a clean chit to Mr. Ajay Gupta, who was the third partner?
No, it does not give a clean sheet to anyone at this point in time. The remand copy clearly states that both these Luthra brothers were actually responsible for the overall overarching responsibility of that entire location. There were other managers, other staff, and other members who were part of this entire group. Now, the larger question that is still pertaining, that is still being investigated, is the manner in which these people were actually able to operate this entire club when there were no requisite permissions that were taken. So who were the people who were giving these permissions? Were government officials involved in this? Remember, the Goa administration has already gone ahead and suspended at least 3 government officials in this entire matter for the reason that these people actually gave the requisite permissions, 5 permissions for that club to operate. Remember, the club just had one exit to one exit for people to go out, which is absolutely against the laws. There at least should be 2 to 3 exits that should be made. Emergency exits should be made for such clubs where there is a heavy footfall. So the manner in which this club was operating, that was absolutely not under the laws, and that is the reason why people like the Luthra brothers and Ajay Gupta, all of them are still under the custody, and all of them are still being looked into the manner in which they were able to operate this entire club. And over the next few days, the Goa police will be exposing this entire nexus as to who were the people involved who were giving these permissions, who were the people involved who were not checking into these clubs, who were the people involved who are actually responsible for the death of 25 people. So all these questions will be answered within the next 60 days, as the Goa police will file its first charge sheet within the next 45 to 60 days.
Right, Anshul. Anshul, we are also joined by Simran, who is reporting live from Goa. Simran, do tell our viewers, police also told the court that it was the Luthras who organized the fireworks on that fateful night. How do you see this?
Well, absolutely. In fact, as the police has given out the details before the court, what has really come out, as we have also accessed the transit remand as well at CNN News 18, and while the Goa cops have arrested Now, the Luthra brothers coming back and joining the investigation here in Goa is going to be a big breakthrough. The 10-day long cat and mouse game between Indian law enforcement agencies and the Luthra brothers finally ended. And now now while they come back, the Goa police that has been waiting for a long time to get the hands on these Luthra brothers who now face the charges of conducting, in fact, activities of illegal activities on the private establishment on the land that has been contested and disputed. Now, what is exactly the Goa police is going to be doing is also now watch into the kind of illegalities that was happening over a long time. And as my colleague has also given out the details as well, the Anjana police is also going to produce the Luthra brothers before the judicial magistrate first and at Mapusa today to seek their custody for the investigation. This duo had also fled India on the Indigo flight as well for, on 7th of December, which is just hours after the deadly blaze led to the death. And today when they come back, a lot more is yet to be uncovered. Back to you.
Right, Simran. Simran, if you could also tell our viewers, what did the Luthra brothers actually, said in court yesterday at Patiala House Court?
Well, yes. In fact, as the transit remand also order gives us the details, the major thing that has come forward at this point of time is that they, in fact, also put out before the court that while seeking the transit remand, the Goa police had told that the Luthra brothers were the main owners of the Birch by Romeo Lane and had ultimate control over the operation, the safety arrangement, and the events that were conducted at the premises. Also, this goes on to show that while earlier their lawyers made the anticipatory bail in the Rohini court, they had also made that they were not the partners or the owners; they were merely just the licensees. While the police has said the court, as per the remand order, that it has been averred that there is sufficient evidence of the involvement of the accused person, as the accused person are the main owner. So that really becomes the big contention over which the Goa police is also going to now investigate further. While now when they will be produced before the court as well, the Goa police is also going to join the link through which the money laundering racket has also been tracked and under the nexus through which all the irregularities were conducted.
Right, Simran. Many thanks, Simran and Anshul, for gathering all that.